My dear friends, I am R Gopinath, also known as KRG. Let me welcome each and every one of you to my YouTube channel KRG Vision. I thank you very much for joining me in this video. Now let me talk how the perfection mindset affects students and also business people. A perfect mindset can have serious impact on students and many youngsters. Many students fall into the trap of believing that everything they do, whether it is writing an examination or preparing a small project or speaking in public, must be perfect. My dear friends, now let me inform you how this pursuit of perfection affected children of my own relatives, friends, well-wishers and few executives of organizations where I was doing projects. First of all, a fear of failure. Why? Students may avoid trying new things or taking risks because they are afraid it may not be perfect. Second, procrastination, which I talked about the subject in my last episode. The desire to make something perfect also make the task get delayed. Low self-esteem. Even a small mistake can bring failures to someone chasing perfection. Mental stress and burnout. Trying to live up to an impossible standard can be emotionally exhausting. Remember, life is not about being perfect. It is about progress, consistency and learning from imperfection. Real success comes to not from never making mistakes, but from embracing the mistake and failures and analyzing the mistakes and failures. Then only you can get real success. During my college days, I observed something interesting. Many of the students who stayed in the hostel seemed to thrive in their studies. What is the reason? One of their effective habits was following a balanced study routine. They would study with full focus about 1.5 hours and repeat 1.5 hours. After that, they will come out. They may join us in some games or simply relaxing for a few minutes. In other words, they never focus themselves to study continuously for long hours without breaks. This approach not only kept their minds fresh, but also helped them retain what they learned more effectively. Let me again tell, this appears to be very simple, but it's a powerful technique. Study smart, not study long. Let me talk about a very powerful subject. It can appear like a humorous subject too. It is about where you sit in the classroom. The subject is where you sit in the classroom. You can sit in front or at the back or in the middle. But what you learn by sitting wherever you are, that is more important. You should use the time fruitfully to achieve your goal. During my engineering college farewell party, we had the honor of being addressed by Mr. Vakkom B. Purushothaman, a distinguished Indian politician who had served as the Governor of Mizoram, Speaker of Kerala Assembly and also State Minister. Later he became Lieutenant Governor of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. I had the unique privilege of meeting him at Andaman too. In his speech at our college, he shared a humorous yet a thought-provoking observation. Let me tell you that one. A backbencher can also become a leader. Don't you think it's a powerful message? When he was studying in intermediate college at Trivandrum, he was a backbencher. Reflecting on those days, he was telling he used to sit at the backbench at the same time whenever the class is not much interesting and appear to be boring. He used to go out of the college, not through the door, by jumping over the window. And at that time, all of us laughed. But remember, he was sharing a powerful message. Most of the front row students who scored high marks went on to join professional colleges like engineering, medicine. The students in the middle rows were not quite like the students sitting at the back bench, but they also could not fully match the toppers who are sitting in the front. Some of them, that means some of the students sitting in the middle rows, again studied hard and smartly and eventually cleared IAS too. But a few people like me, we took up LLB and then entered politics. And some of us even became ministers. The whole hall burst into laughter. But the underlying message was powerful. Remember, he concluded with an important message. If I say an important reminder, what our honorable guest speaker was talking still reverberating in my mind. It is not about where you sit in the classroom. It is about how well you use your time in the classroom that truly matters for your future. Timeless message. Success depends not on your position in the classroom or status in your professional life. Certainly on your purpose, persistence, passion and selfless service to others. You must have heard double-edged sword. Our kings were using double-edged sword to not only to save their life, it can be used to kill the enemy too. Similarly, you can also use the smartphone for getting positive impact as well as negative impact. There is a saying in Tamil, "Alavukku minjinal amritham nanch." In Malayalam we say, "Adhigamayal amritham visham." Let me translate to English. Even nectar becomes poison if taken in excess. Do you agree that old wisdom? Then listen. We are all living in a high-tech digital world. With just a small smartphone in your hand, the entire world is at your fingertips. Sounds amazing, isn't it? But that is the truth. Many of the videos, advertisements, apps we see are designed to attract you, to grab your attention. Often they appear in places of at times where they are neither necessary nor helpful. Therefore, too much of anything can be harmful. Even good things, when overused, can turn toxic. Therefore, make use the smartphone intelligently, cleverly, smartly. Excessive use of smartphone can create too many problems, health-wise and mind-wise also. It can affect the peace of mind. Let us not forget, smartphone when used wisely, cleverly, can be very powerful tool. It can be considered as a powerful for personal and professional growth, especially leaders or and students. A smartphone can become a powerful productivity companion. I have categorized the usage and benefits of smartphone like 4 C's and 4 E's. First C, communication. That means stay connected and informed. Next, comfort. It can become a great tools for getting better service which can simplify your daily life. Third, convenience. Do things faster, smarter and better. Last, creativity. Express and build your ideas. Now let me talk about the usage. 4 categories I have mentioned, 4 E's. First E, easy access to information. Second, easy access to automation. Use of apps that can simplify tasks. Then easy access to remote work like connect to bank, connect to school, opportunity from anywhere. Then easy access to emergency services. That is very important for staying safe and getting solution in alert critical conditions. In short, smartphones are like a double-edged sword. It is not about avoiding them. I am addressing them to make use of smartly, correctly and with a sense of getting more benefits. Make use of your smartphone as a servant, not your master. My dear and esteemed viewers, I request each and every one of you to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel KRG Vision. Your support will become a great source of inspiration for me to go ahead with more and more beneficial presentations. Thank you very much.